Hey bitches, it's Nick Snyder, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss NikkieTutorials shading Jeffree Star, as well as Jenna Marbles leaving YouTube. If you have not already seen my previous video involving Tati Westbrook returning to social media, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. Jeffree Star has been the name on everyone's lips over the past few weeks, and it looks like his old friend NikkieTutorials is taking a moment to throw a little shade at him by liking comments on her most recent video. It seems like just yesterday, Jeffree Star was congratulating NikkieTutorials on her coming out story, and NikkieTutorials uploaded that glowing review of the cremated collection to her YouTube channel, but it seems like that friendship has been put on hold once again, as Sanders Kennedy uploaded a video where he exposed a voice memo that Jeffree Star sent him about NikkieTutorials.
Okay, to answer your questions quickly, when you had asked me about Manny, honestly, nothing was wrong at that time. Everything was great. I think people were getting weird because he was with NikkieTutorials at an event and took pictures with her, and it's like, I don't hate Nikki at all. I just think that she's a bad friend and very insecure, and has attention and money way too young, and she's just that crazy. So I have no personal beef with her. So when they were taking pictures together, that's just what people do. You see, Patrick is nice with everyone. He plays that Kim K role of always smiles and rainbows, and I've seen Patrick cry behind the scenes, and I've seen what people have done to him. And at the time, I didn't really get how mean Manny was being to Patrick, but that's a whole other monster. But they still fake it. Like last night, hug, kiss, kiss, like anything for social media.
After hearing that voice memo, if I was NikkieTutorials, I also would do a hop, skip, and a jump the f away from Jeffree Star. And to be honest, NikkieTutorials has been very silent about the situation with Jeffree Star on social media until she uploaded her video from earlier today titled, "I wasn't accepted by my entire family. Pride with NikkieTutorials." But the shade was not inside of NikkieTutorials' video, at least none that I detected. The shade was actually in the comments that NikkieTutorial was liking underneath the video. Credit for these screenshots goes to Sebastian Williams. He posted them over on Twitter. One of the comments says the following: "Sis, drop a makeup brand so we can drop Jeffree already." The next one goes as follows: "No one, nobody, not even Jeffree Star, Nikki, villainous shoulder tutorials." Now, to be honest, we don't know if NikkieTutorials and Jeffree Star have spoken about what happened in that voice memo, or even if, without hearing that voice memo, if they have mended their relationship, they have fixed things behind the scenes. But I think this is the perfect way for Nikki to throw a little bit of shade at Jeffree Star without actually coming out on video and being like, hey, you. So what is your opinion? Do you think that NikkieTutorials was liking comments that had to do with Jeffree Star to throw a little bit of shade, or do you think it was just in harmless fun? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and now let's talk about Jenna Marbles leaving YouTube. I am honestly 100% shocked that Jenna Marbles has left YouTube. Like, when I was sitting there watching the video where she was giving an explanation as to why she was deciding to leave YouTube, I was like, this has to be like a glitch in the simulation or something. Because when it comes to Jenna Marbles, in my opinion, she is someone that really knows how to take accountability for her actions. And I honestly think that a lot of people, including the ones right now like Jeffree and Shane and even Tati and James, everybody in the YouTube platform can look at Jenna Marbles and say, she takes accountability, she shows you how she has changed from her past actions, and nothing ever comes up again because nobody has any reason to question it. She's genuine in her apologies and genuine with the way that she handles her business. And let's be completely honest, Jenna Marbles sat down and recorded a 40-minute video to apologize for possibly harming fish that she put into a fish tank that was round, because she did not know that all of that circling and everything could harm the fish. Who knows that? I know nothing about fish. That was a harmless mistake that she made, and a lot of people dragged her across the coals. I thought that was the most ridiculous thing when Jenna Marbles was dragged for those fish, because she corrected the situation, and then she sat down and recorded a 40-minute apology about some fish. We have people right now that are not wanting to even speak on social media about what is going on. People that are seeing their friends get dragged across the coals and still will not speak up. And Jenna Marbles is over here apologizing about fish for 40 minutes. Then she's taking accountability for her past actions for videos that could possibly be offensive to some people. Like, honestly, congratulations to everyone that was sending hate to Jenna Marbles because of people that she is friends with, to the point where Jenna Marbles felt the need to come on camera, apologize for past videos, which if she felt like those things were offensive to people and some people took offense, That's that. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about that. I'm not going to tell people how to feel. I think that we're getting a little bit ridiculous with the things that we're getting offended by out here, but at what point does it stop? Like, I understand people being pissed with Shane Dawson for the blackface that he has done in past videos, and words that Jeffree Star has used in his past, and actions for Jeffree Star. But Jenna Marbles, who literally uploaded videos that up until this year everyone has enjoyed. They had millions upon millions of views and it has never been an issue up until now. And the fact that Jenna Marbles had to take it upon herself to leave YouTube because this platform is becoming so toxic. One of the most genuine people, the most innocent people on YouTube, who literally you could be having the worst day. You turn on a Jenna Marbles video and it's like that just goes away. I want to say congratulations to everyone out there that is taking cancel culture to the next extreme. Your hate for two people is literally trickling down to innocent people that just so happen to know the two people that you hate. I hate to break it to everyone, but the way that this world is going right now, we are no longer staying to the purpose of these fights and these important issues. We are literally finding subcategories out here to go after people for. I mean, hell, I was literally sitting on my couch in a video earlier today, and you know what someone tried to pull? They said that I needed to switch the pillows on my couch. Mind you, the ones I got from Z Gallery. They said that I need to switch those because they resemble a swastika. In what world? I just honestly, I cannot believe the things that people choose to be triggered for and the lies that people try to come up with. It is honestly ridiculous. You know, every time we see an apology from a YouTuber out here, Jenna Marbles included, everyone says words are just one thing. We want to see actions and we want to see change in their behavior. Well, Jenna Marbles to me is that person that has put her words out there and has backed it up with her actions. So the fact that Jenna Marbles had to leave this platform because it is so toxic and people are pissed because of people that she is friends with, people that she said she doesn't know everything. She does not know everything. Nobody knows everything about their friends, first and foremost. And number two, she doesn't define people by their past actions. She goes off of what they are giving her right now and the person that she sees in front of them now. People are allowed to change, and people are allowed to believe that somebody has changed until they show them any kind of indication that they have not. I'll be completely honest. I really like Shane Dawson. I met Shane Dawson. I thought he was very nice. We had great conversation and everything. But the past few days, the video clips that I have been seeing coming forward and the way that that statement was put onto the Twitter, where it almost came off like it was just, the attitude was there in that apology. So I do not think that was a hit for Shane Dawson. But my opinion has changed a little bit because these video clips, I know they are from so far in the past, but some of the things that are said, like as I'm sitting here like watching the clips, I'm like, what? I understand shock humor and I understand dry humor. I have dry humor as well, but there has never been a moment, and I've said this in many videos, where I think that jokes about kids in a sexual way is funny at all. I talk about YouTubers that make jokes about it all the time. We just have Tana Mojo coming out with some weird stuff. Gabby Hanna the other day on Twitter. It's like, oh, like, why do people think that is funny? And then there is this clip from a now deleted Shane Dawson podcast that really threw me for a loop.
Besides teeth and eyes.
Okay, where do I start? Okay, so yeah, so the teeth are in the eyes, right? So
who is this person? Do we know? You don't want to say?
I can't really say because she's actually mentally ill, and like this would really throw her off the edge.
Oh,
and
well,
like,
now you know who it is.
And
Whoever
like,
you are watching.
and you know, like women abuse. Whatever.
So,
but what I would do, because her whole thing is she like always would tell people that I'm a bad person, that I'm racist, that I'm this, that I'm that.
Oh.
So what I would do is I would have a knife to her throat, and I would make her say the most up, awful, racist, sexist, whatever, homophobic shit. Yeah, I would make her say that and be like, if you don't say it, I'm gonna slice your neck. And then she'd say it, and then I'd rip her tongue out and be like, that's the last thing you ever said.
That's good.
That's some dark ass
shit.
That's some dark ass shit. And be like, you just left this planet with some hate, bitch.
Yeah.
And then so I took her, tongue out. She can't say anything.
Yeah.
Right? So then that's when I put my whole hand in her jaw, in her mouth.
From backwards.
And I just start
like
wiggling. And then I just start breaking. But I don't want to rip it off because I don't want her yet.
Just like massive TMJ.
I just want,
like
you know, like that
noise.
noise. Cracky.
Yeah.
And then I just wiggle, and then that final crack. So now it's just swinging open.
Oh,
and
just gaping.
Just gaping.
Ready
open.
to be
Ready to be busted. So then I would lay her down on the couch. A very uncomfortable IKEA. Something very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
hard
futon.
surface. Futon.
Not good.
Bed bugs. I would just make it
day.
real gross. Then I was thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I would rip off every single fingernail,
Like with
like
pliers.
one by one. No, with my fingers.
Ooh,
Like
you must have
rip,
some like
rip,
grip.
rip, rip. Like keep going. Use my teeth, like it's a beer bottle. And then like after I've gotten all the fingernails off,
Oof.
I would start chewing on them. I would start chewing on, because you know when your fingernail comes off after you like slam it in a door and you touch that skin, it's so tender.
Oh, I'm a nail biter girl.
Oh,
These are pressed on this
so
morning,
tender.
please.
Now imagine that tender finger with my big teeth chomping on them.
Ouch. That's a lot of nerve endings right there.
That to me is insane. First of all, it seems like a lot of thought had been put into that. I didn't see humor in it at all. I know that it's dry humor again, it's shock comedy, all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't shocked like, oh my gosh, like, oh my, ooh, what is that? I was like, that's disgusting. I feel like Shane Dawson needs to sit down and he needs to do a video and he needs to address every question that everyone has. Because for a lot of people, the reason these old clips are coming up and they're dragging Shane Dawson across social media right now is because of the way that he's handling the situation. And people are like, well, now you're finally going to realize because look, he did this here, he did this there, he did this here. So Shane Dawson needs to sit down, answer the questions with no attitude, be 100% genuine, and just say what is ever on his mind. And unfortunately for Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Tati, every single YouTuber out here that has had to apologize for their past actions, they are always going to have to feel sorry for those, and they should feel sorry for them. I mean, blackface, there's nothing funny about that. Like, come on. Saying the N-word, where's the humor? Exactly. There is none. It doesn't make you edgy to do blackface. It doesn't make you edgy to say the N-word. It just makes you look like a fool at the end of the day. I do want to say this, though, and end my video with this. I do not think it is right that Jeffree Star is sitting silently right now while Shane Dawson is getting dragged across the coals, and all this stuff is coming up about Shane Dawson again because of a situation that Shane, Jeffree, and Tati were all involved in last summer. Just as much as I think that Shane Dawson needs to sit down and address everything that everyone has questions for, I definitely 100% think that Jeffree needs to sit down and do that exact same thing. And with all that said, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.